Remember, animal foods, the only foods you can live off of exclusively without needing any supplementation are animal foods. The only foods you can feed yourself on your own land are animal foods. Those are the only essential foods. The only essential foods. So let's check in on the geriatric chicken recovery center, the chicken retirement home. Those annoying vegans have some chickens here. Remember, those annoying vegans who say that animal agriculture is what is destroying the planet, and farming and being close to animals. This is why everybody is getting sick. Everybody, right? This is why everyone you know has this terrible virus that we had to shut the whole world down for.
Coronavirus!
It's because we have animals. Well, they get to have animals, and it's not dangerous and bad for them to have animals, right? They get to have chickens. They even feed their chickens eggs. They feed their chickens eggs. They boil the eggs, soft boil the eggs for the chickens. They get the eggs, of course, from a sanctuary, but it's not okay to get those eggs and feed to your child, right? If you get those eggs to feed to your child, that's rape, that's murder. But if you get those eggs and you feed them to the chicken in your home chicken rescue, it's saving the life of a chicken. It's time the world stopped thinking of chickens as body parts to be ingested and started looking at them as the amazing individuals they are. They are loving and trusting, and they make wonderful friends. Today we welcome Jackie into our home. Jackie was rescued from a slaughter truck over a year ago. She rode on the truck bed all the way from Fresno. Blippity bloppity blue.
Hey guys, I got some DMs inquiring about the feeding eggs to hens. I keep forgetting that every time I post about this, not everyone gets to watch the explanation, so I have to post about it occasionally. So for those of you who don't know, most sanctuaries actually collect the hens' eggs and feed them back to the hens. That is for many reasons, one of them being, first of all, replenishes the iron and calcium lost in laying the eggs. Laying eggs is a very intensive process for a hen, especially if they have been bred for egg laying, which can mean up to an egg a day. In order for an egg to be fertilized, it has to be fertilized by a rooster. Not all hen eggs are fertilized. But even if they were, they need to be collected immediately, every day, at which point there isn't the formation of an embryo yet. And they get fed back to the hens. Otherwise, you would have hundreds of new chickens at these sanctuaries that are already so financially stressed. Of course, that leads down the road of, well, why don't just eat the hens' eggs? If they're from a sanctuary and they're raised to be happy and healthy, why can't you just give the eggs to people? Well, if I can put that in a nutshell, even though there is quite a lengthy explanation, collecting the eggs from a hen who did not consent to give them to you for your personal benefit is still considered viewing that hen as a commodity. As you know, veganism is about the ethics. The health benefits are only secondary to something that we were not supposed to be doing in the first place, which is exploiting animals. So this is the best possible solution we have found for the egg situation. So, we could go into the health implications, but since health has nothing to do with veganism, we're not going to go into that. Of course, that leads down the road of, well, why don't just eat the hens' eggs? If they're from a sanctuary and they're raised to be happy and healthy, why can't you just give the eggs to people? Well, if I can put that in a nutshell, even though there is quite a lengthy explanation. Isn't that exciting? Oh, Betty she sees it. Hold on, honey. You get some too. Let's see. Whoa, what is that? Jackie? Whoa, what is that? Oh, you already spilled it. Eat it. But most importantly, you liking it, my love? Well, this is certainly good. You like your egg.
They adopt these chickens, and we've seen that's what chickens want. This is what chickens want. They want to go on car rides. They want to get dressed up in sweaters. They want to wear human clothing. They want to be read books to. They want to be read children's books. Look, she even chooses which one.
Oh, you want to read tricks? This is a new favorite book, huh?
Which one's Petunia?
That's you. You're brown.
Look how genius she is. This animal is a genius. Okay, look how intelligent they are. Animals are people too. Look at this.
Good job! Where is it?
Okay.
Yay!
Girl Petunia.
Okay, so remember, these chickens, they eat real eggs, right? But then they make this posts that say, you wouldn't eat yours, so lay off theirs. They try to call it chicken periods, even though that's definitely not what it is. Look at this disgusting picture. These freaking disgusting minded people. But they'll feed those eggs to their chickens. These people will feed the eggs to their chickens, right? They eat the beyond eggs, but the chickens get to eat the real eggs.
I've split them into 4 pieces for the girls. Depending on who's into it more, they might get the 4th piece. What is this? Oh my goodness.
Things have taken a sad turn. So we've got a post today from those annoying vegans. Sweet Petunia, my angel on earth. I have never loved anyone as intensely as I do you. I've never loved anyone as intensely as I do you. The chicken. Mind you, this is, I'm guessing it's the lady that made the post, the Zana that made the post. This woman is married. And she's telling a dead chicken, this dead chicken who just passed away, she's saying that she loves her more intensely than she's ever loved anyone else. And here's her husband and her. Here's her husband and her. Yet this is the love of her life. I have never loved anyone as intensely as I do you. What? What? What is this? Look, I'm sorry that your chicken died, Anna and Brian. But if you are being genuine here, this is next level veganism. This is next, I cannot believe this. This is super sad. This is super sad. Not sad that the chicken died. Chickens have a short lifespan. We've got 40 of these outside. They peck each other to death. If a fox got into our hen house, every one of our chickens would be dead. These things have they've got a short expiration date. Right? And I gotta say, Petunia should have been soup 5 years ago. That chicken is Haggard. Okay, look. You guys, I know you're not antinatalists. You have to stop pretending. You gotta stop playing. Have children, please. Have children 5 years from now. Eat a bunch of animal foods for 5 years for the sake of your children. But have some freaking children. You want children so bad, you're becoming a meme. You're living the meme. All right, let's read the post. We need some music though. Let's read her. Sweet Petunia, my angel on earth. I have never loved anyone as intensely as I do you. It wanted to explode out of me every time I looked at you. Every time I heard your voice, Every time you gazed up at me while I was working, I didn't know what to do with so much feeling other than gush all over you. You were the truest blessing. If I had known I was going to meet you, I would have looked forward to that day. My entire life, nothing else would have mattered. And I do wish more than anything that we cross paths again someday, my little soulmate. Thank you for giving us one more day of kisses, hugs, and laughter. Then Anna and Brian laid down close by and whispered with a smile, "We love you, all the way to the moon and back. Rest in peace, my baby girl. Love, Anna. Petunia, I will always love you, always remember you, and always keep you a cherished place in my heart. You changed my life. You were our very first chicken, and you demonstrated to me what true patience, acceptance, kindness, compassion, strength, courage, and love actually look like. You are an inspiring and beautiful soul. I will relive our bedtime stories, our conversations, our tummy time, and our laughs and our cuddles and kisses with so much joy. That's what you were to us and the world. Joy to our pollita preciosa, our chicken of love, our beloved Petunia. We miss you terribly and will always love you immeasurably. Good night, my angel chicken. I hope you get plenty of rest and have the sweetest dreams. And I hope that we see each other again. Oh. Petunia! Petunia! Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. I'm sorry, you guys. This beautiful little woman, beautiful little chicken woman. You guys want a child so freaking bad. When you have a child, please don't name your child Petunia. And please eat animal foods for several years before that child is born.